Well, I thought we played very well for about 10 or 12 minutes of the first half, and then I thought we lost our focus, took some ill-advised shots, and Virginia Tech was able to capitalize, and they played very well in the last 8 minutes of the first half. We were very concerned at halftime that we'd given them the momentum and that we were going to have to fight to get it back. We came out in the second half, we were able to push the lead into double digits, and we had one bad segment against the 1-3-1. I probably should have called a couple of timeouts during that stretch, but I wanted the players to try to work it out, and then when they didn't, I finally called the timeout. We were able to get a couple of threes. Shane hit one, and Trey McKinney-Jones hit one. The lead went back up to double figures, and then we were able to finish strong with the defense and rebounding. But Tech out-rebounded us by 8, so that's obviously an area of concern and something we're going to have to work on.
Can you talk about just the role that your team is on right now? I mean, I know you don't want to look ahead and all that, but how?
You know, when people look at you, they may look at a whole series of games. We don't. We just look at one. Who is our next opponent? How do we get ready for them? I don't think about the past games or how many games we've won. I think about, okay, how do we play against our next opponent? And hopefully the players are doing the same thing. Every team in this league is very talented, very capable of beating you at any time, at any place. And you see that just watching league play last night. I was home following the ticker. Boston College beats Florida State, and Carolina is ahead double digits almost the whole game. And Boston Rivers makes a shot at the buzzer to beat them. So, you know, every game is very different. Your opponent is different, and you got to prepare for each individual opponent that you play.
But don't you feel good to have won 5 games in a row?
I like that better than the other.
Jim, what does it say about the city? You got 6 points total from Malcolm and Duran, yet you win for men, James and
you know, actually, we need to do a better job of getting them good shot opportunities. Those 2 guys are our leading scorers. They're very hard guys to guard, but in the last couple of games, haven't gotten them as many good looks as we need to. So part of offense is creating good shots, but part of it is also keeping everybody involved. And you know, right now we've had like a different leading scorer tonight. Our leading scorer was
Reggie.
Oh, it was Reggie? All right, so Reggie's been our leading scorer 2 games in a row, but you know, if you look back, you know, one night it's Kenny, one night it's Duran, one night it's Malcolm. So when you have different guys lead you in scoring, that's important.
Do you sense Malcolm pushing at all? Just the last couple of games, it's kind of been off.
I think the defense has been good on him, and what happens in basketball is you're looking for the path of least resistance, and because it's harder to get him shots, sometimes he doesn't get as many as he needs to. We need to find a way to get him open more.
You went 1 for 9 though, so I mean, the shots he did get, he didn't have a great percentage. I didn't know if you sensed him pushing more than normal or frustrated or.
No, you know, Malcolm is one of those players. Throughout his career, he's taken a lot of tough shots and he's made a bunch. You know, right now he's going through a stretch where if a guy has got a hot hand like Reggie did against Duke, you go to him more. If a guy is not on fire, you're looking for a guy who is. And so, like tonight, I mean, I would have guessed Ryan Brown was going to have a huge night. He ended up going 3 for 3, 8 points. And if we had played him, you know, 30-something minutes, he probably would have had 20. The reason I said he's been practicing great. Now he's been shooting the ball great in practice, but right now we've got a good rotation and we're trying to keep those minutes spread out. Only 2 guys played 30 minutes plus, so pretty pleased with minute distribution. Thanks, everybody.